So remember, you guys, we do not buy based off of logic. We buy based off of emotion. We use logic to tell people why we bought, but we don't really use logic when we are making the decision. Today is a really special day because we are going to have people that are coming on in to practice what we call the sales conversation. Now, one of the coolest things about online tutoring is that it's really not too much of a sales conversation compared to anything else that you've experienced. If you've ever been in sales, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is one of the easiest ways to be able to get students is through online tutoring. However, we can increase and improve our strategy to be able to get better at the sales conversation, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing here today. I have some amazing people who have volunteered to practice the sales conversation, get feedback, so that they can actually do a better job when they are talking with clients and get more people saying yes and leaving less money on the table. Now, there's a lot of things that will come into consideration, and the easiest thing for people to say is they're not moving forward with you because maybe it costs too much. That's the easiest excuse for people to be able to give you. But sometimes there's some underlying factors that they're not really talking to you about. And one of those is confidence. So we need to be extremely confident when we are talking to people. However, too much confidence, cocky, and kind of talking all about ourselves will actually lead to people doubting us and not believing us. So you don't want to come off as too cocky. Another problem that people have is they state how much they charge as a question. So all of a sudden they'll be like, someone will say, so how much do you charge? And they'll say, $45 an hour. Okay, again, you're going to put doubt into their eyes. We want to state that nice and clear and then ask if they're ready to get started. And the third thing I want to bring to your point is the more that we ask questions about the specific child that we are working with, that actually builds this trust, right? And it builds professionalism because you're trying to learn everything you can about the child. And even using empathy when the parents are talking to you, are you listening? Are you repeating back what they're saying? Are you hearing them? Or are you just thinking about the next thing that you need to say? These are all really tricky things to do in the beginning, but we are going to get to see people that are going to get to try this out. And here we go. Let's get this party started. So let's pretend we've already gone through the whole email process. We're on the Zoom call where we're finally meeting each other, and go through that consultation side of it. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So we come on. What's the first thing you're going to say?
Hi, this is Nathan.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm glad we can make it online today.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? What can I help you with?
Well, my son, he is a senior right now in high school. He's got accepted into Madison, and I'm so excited for him. But he's taking this AP class, which can go towards credits for what he wants to study in. He wants to be a kinesiologist, and he just is not doing well in his AP.
That's awesome. That's awesome that he got accepted into his school.
Yeah.
Was that his first choice?
That was his first choice, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is super exciting.
Yeah,
awesome.
Very, very excited.
So how's he feeling right now in his AP calculus class?
He's feeling lost. I mean, he comes home and I just see him sitting at the kitchen table, and I'm like, dude, I don't remember any of the calculus that I learned back in the day. It's gone. In the beginning, we chat a lot. We talk a lot. We say a whole bunch of things that we don't even need to say. You don't have to convince them of anything, right? This is just you learning about them. What is their need? Great. I can provide that for you. You don't have to tell me exactly what is your process. You want to hook more into the emotions versus the logic. So remember, you guys, we do not buy based off of logic. We buy based off of emotion. we use logic to tell people why we bought, but we don't really use logic when we are making the decision. Like, that's why it's so important to get people to connect on like a Zoom call like this, because I can really connect with Nathan like right out of the gate. I really like the way that he talks to me. He's understanding. You were empathetic. You were like, I get it. Like this, you know, your kid's not alone. That was perfect how you brought that on in. Connecting with those emotions is going to be absolutely huge. So, and here's the best part about all of this, you guys. You can get people to say yes, even if you don't follow my strategy 100%. Isn't that great? You're still going to get people who are going to say yes through the process.